Another question from my inbox, which was how to avoid going off track in life. I have goals and I know what I need to work on, but sticking with it seems to always be a problem. All right, so this is actually really common because we can set all the goals that we want, but for the most part, it's execution where a lot of people have a problem with, especially consistent execution. And if there's something that we know, it's that consistency of action or deliberate practice over a long period of time is what generates results and success in anything that you want to build up on. So, what's one tip that I can use to stay on track better? Because everybody talks about like, okay, have the goals, have the intention, but how do I keep myself on track? Because that's the harder part. Executing consistently is the harder part of the puzzle. So I'm a really big fan of start of day and end of day rituals. But if you look around you, everybody's so focused on the start or like morning rituals, start of day rituals. And that makes sense because if you start the day properly, then you're less likely to get caught up in the chaos of a day or in other people's agenda. Now, like any sport or practice, if you don't check or how you did during a practice session, how do you actually know that what you're doing is working? So lately, I've put a lot more attention to my end of day rituals, which is what most people tend to forget. And also, if I end the day with a review, then at least I can see also if I lived up to my personal integrity and hold myself accountable. Now, this is obviously more effective if you have somebody to do it with, but you can definitely just do it by yourself. In the evenings, before I go to bed, to sit down and answer these questions. Sometimes I do it by writing on paper, and sometimes I just ask myself if I'm really tired. So the first question is, did I live today even just a tiny bit better than yesterday? So this is me respecting my past. Number two, if I were to die tomorrow, would I be satisfied with how I lived life today? So this is me making sure that I'm satisfied with how my day went and what I did during that day. Too many people, they might be respecting like their past mistakes, and they may be moving towards a future that they want, but they're sacrificing their present, and that's what kills you. Like, that's what destroys your life, when you sacrifice the present. And the last question is, based on how I lived life today, my thoughts, what I put attention to, and the people I spend time with, am I satisfied where this might lead to if I kept doing this for the next 50 years? So this is where you check to see that if your present is in alignment with where you want it to go in the long run, which a lot of people ignore. So continuously asking yourself these questions at the end of the day, like, ritually closes your day. It gives you like peace of mind knowing how you did. And not to mention, it's easy to set up other rituals in the evening beside it, such as using it as like a pre-bedtime routine so that you sleep on time. And for those who have partners, then it's a great way to connect with your partner as a way to end the day too. And you can also use it as a reference in terms of how you might plan your next day. So that means your morning ritual the next day is easier because all you need to do is like check the previous page and see like, what did I say last night? And you can use that as like a continuation of how you plan the next day. So I hope that helps. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want more simple vids like this. And take care, be safe, and be well.